guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, and in today's video I am going to give you an update on my Pan Those eyeshadows. Who does not love a good Pan Those eyeshadows? I say this every time probably. I don't know. I don't remember. But I love watching these videos. Search for it on YouTube, go down the dark rabbit hole and watch them because it's a lot of fun. I like, if I find someone that I haven't seen, I like to watch like their intro and then just follow it along. It's beautiful. I love it. Go watch them. It's amazing. Tons of satisfaction to be able to see everyone's progress. So, time for some transparency. I already filmed this video. So a lot of my project videos, definitely my Pan Those eyeshadows, usually I like to upload it around the 28th of the month. I know I'm not super consistent with my uploading. I got nothing to say to you on that. I have nothing to say to you on that. I work, you know, I just... As does everyone else. I get it. It just takes me a while to film. It takes me a while to edit. I'm still getting the hang of it, but I don't think any of you mind. Back to the point. Because it takes me so long to edit, I film my Pan Those eyeshadows. Like some people will film and then the next day edit and then post. I need like 2 weeks. So usually I film it around the 20th, maybe like the 18th of the month, and then I post it around the 28th. Now, so I did that, and when I started my Pan Those eyeshadows, I started doing it that way as well. Like it took me a while to edit before I posted my video. So I'm filming, and then probably maybe 8 to 12 days go by before the video is posted. And I still am only giving myself like 30 days to use the shadows. So it works out. But anyways, I filmed this video once already, and I filmed my progress. I rolled in 2 new shades and really like went to town. One of the shades was like a champagne shade, and I had probably a straight week worth of like non-stop days, which is why today's the 4th, and I knew that I needed to refilm this video by like the 26th of last month, but I have been so busy. I just am just now getting to it. It's like 7:30 in the evening. My husband's at work, and I will be filming until he gets home. You don't care about that though. So anyways, I rolled in some shades. I rolled in 2 shades, and one was from a quad and one was from a larger palette. The one from the larger palette I hit pan on within 4 uses. I already had a decent dip in it, but it was a champagne shade I wore all over my lid. The second one was from a quad that I decided to declutter. I'm refilming. Let me update you guys. I'm pretty sure we're rolling in all new shades. So last month, the shades that I had and I was working on were from my Viseart Grand Pro Volume 1. And it was this shade right here, and I'm hoping you guys can see that I hit pan on it. I had 2 months worth of usage with this, but I hit pan. I used it as a liner. I used it all over my lid. I used it under my lower lash line, but this definitely was in for 2 months. The next one is my Viseart Petite Pro Apricot palette, and I had rolled this shade right here, and you can see that I do have pan on that. Again, I don't know how many uses, so I store my uses in my phone. I do have the number of uses in that old video, but I'm full of excuses today. But I'm having trouble accessing the footage because the thing that reads the SD card is broken, and it won't be here till Monday, and I need to get this up because it's gonna throw off my whole schedule. Just apologies. Hang in there with me. These 2 were rolling out, okay? So the last 3 shades were in this palette. If you've seen my Pan Those eyeshadows so far for this year, you know that I pick 5 shades total, 2 are in separate palettes and the other 3 come from one palette. I just like doing it that way. I like to be able to get usage out of the palettes. So here it is, and I rolled in this shade, and this one. Now these shades don't have like shade names, but you've got a black, a brown, just a mid-tone brown, and then a little bit of a deeper burgundy. The original video I filmed, I hit pan on this, I think within 13 uses. This one I hit pan at 17 uses, and this one I used 20 times, because you can see I have not hit pan. This palette though has some pretty nice dips in it, wouldn't you say? I would say. That is the reason why I am pulling 3 of my shades out of one palette, because it really caused me to reach for some other shades, and I mean that's like what I want, so very excited about that. I do want to show you guys the 2 shades that I had originally rolled in, because in my original February update I still had not gotten my usage out of the black shade. I now have that usage, so it's going away. So in that original video I had 2 shades to roll in. One came from my Viseart Petit Four Quad, the Framboise one. And I rolled the cream shade, which is right here. It's called like Creme, I think. And I like this shade, but the rest of the palette honestly is a dud to me. So the shimmers just don't give enough impact that I like. Definitely not what I'm used to with Viseart. Now this matte shade is beautiful, and I really contemplated keeping it for the 2 matte shades, but I think there's someone else that will get better use out of this quad, so I want to pass it along to them. These are nice. They're only, I think, $22. And I like the other ones that I have. My theme for this year is to not keep makeup because it's okay. Like, I want to love it. So the other shade I rolled in is this shade right here. This is my Z palette of my depotted shades and single eyeshadows. And this shade is from one of my Too Faced palettes, but I don't know which one. And I hit a pretty decent sized pan on it very quickly. I want to say it was in 4 to 5 uses. So like I said, we're just starting over, and I really just want to get into it because this has been a little bit of a headache, to be honest with you. And now I have a later start than what I normally do. Okay, I'm going to open my Spin the Wheel app. I may run into some palettes that I have decluttered, and that's fine. We'll just spin again. So here we go. We're gonna spin 3 different palettes. So we have my Natasha Denona Gold. That's exciting. I've been wanting to get more use out of that one. We have my Pat McGrath Quad. That's terrifying. And my Charlotte Tilbury Dazzling Diamonds is in another project, so I'm gonna spin again. Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab all 3 of those and I'll be right back. I have my 3 palettes. I'm gonna start with the first one. This is the Pat McGrath Quad. And this is cute. So on the back it says, use without caution. Shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use. So I don't know. Oh, this is the Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad in Interstellar Icon. We're gonna start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna bring up my pretty random app. I'm gonna put in 1 through 4, give it a shake. That does not work. Okay, shade 2. Shade 2 is this blue, I don't know if it's supposed to be a duochrome, but it kind of comes off as one. But this is Hypnotique right here. Very chunky formula. And my pan is weird. Like, it's kind of slanted, so there's a pretty decent sized dip in my pan. But whatever. There's that shade. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch on my hand. Oh, that is beautiful though. Stop. It's blue with like a purple shift. It's definitely a duochrome. Okay, so next I have my Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes. in my Natasha Denona Gold palette. The predicament I'm in is that I need to decide which palette to choose 3 shades out of. And I think it's gonna be my Natasha Denona Gold. So I'm gonna pick a shade from the Starry Eyes. Again, shade 1. We're gonna move all the way to here. Let me get my pretty random map. Put in 1 through 12 and randomize. And we got shade 7. So that is this shade right here. This palette is split into like 4 little trios, and this is kind of the green trio. I have a different lens on my camera today, and I'm curious if the quality is better. So there's that. That's beautiful. I do wish it wasn't a gold because I'm about to pick 3 shades from the Natasha Denona Gold. All right, I changed it to 1 through 15. Randomize. We've got 8. What is that? 5 and 3. Okay. So starting with 1, we've got 3. That is a topper shade. It's very thin, like it feels like it has hard pan. Do you guys have this palette? Do you feel like these thinner shades get hard pan? Like, what do I need to do? Do I need to try to scrape it off? Can you imagine scraping a Natasha? But I'll do it. I don't know. Okay, so it's, like I said, it's very thin. Definitely is like a topper shade. Oh, you can't see, it's just all sparkle. Oh, it's pretty though. Okay. What? And then we got shade 5, which is this one down here. Oh, this is a topper shade also, you guys. It's more golden. This is gonna be a crazy color story. And then 5, 7, 8. Okay, and number 8 is this one right here. So the names of the shades, I forgot I had those. I've got Sparks is this one. And then the gold topper is Cava. And then I got Oro. So that's the last shade. So for me to be able to roll out this whole palette and pick 3 new shades, I have to either hit pan or use these shades, each shade 20 times. So, I mean, we'll see. That's probably gonna be in there for 2 months at least, but that's okay. So here's my color story. Very golden. Can you see that purple shift right there? Oh, so pretty, pretty, pretty. That is it for this video. I apologize for the Hot Mess Express over here on this channel, but if you like it, stay tuned for more. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.